Let's look at the world's simplest P&L. This company has a 5% bottom line. But regardless of the financial performance of your organization, the same principles apply. For every dollar that your customers give you for your products and services, 95 cents go back out to pay for the people, the facility, the raw materials, the insurance, the lights, the trucks, to service debt, whatever it takes to serve your customers and cover the overhead. And you keep a nickel at the end of the day. What happens if we're able to increase pricing by 1%? Now revenue goes to $1.01. The direct and overhead costs to serve the customers stay the same with a price increase. Once again, costs do not increase with a price increase. The penny drops down to the bottom line. Our 5 cents turn into 6 cents, which is a 20% change to profitability. This is the pulley effect in action. From sales professionals and also from business leaders, we hear a really dangerous narrative. It's just 1%. It's just $100 on a $10,000 order. It's just 1 penny on $1 per pound product. It's just $1 on a $100 per hour service. It's just 1 or 2%. It sounds so small, but it's not 1 or 2%. It's 20 or 40% of our profitability at stake. It's not small potatoes, it's the whole enchilada. It's a big deal on the bottom line. We can't afford to be cavalier about even 1% or 0.5% of price. Every percentage point of price has to be guarded like a mountain of gold because that's what it represents on the bottom line. Now, your financials may be different from this. You may have a 10% bottom line. Then 1% or 2% drives only 10 or 20% profit growth. You may have 20% bottom line. Then 1 or 2% drives 5 or 10% profit growth. Are you interested in 10% profit growth? It does not matter where your starting point is. Every single percentage point of price is a huge deal on the bottom line. Sometimes we hear from our clients, you don't understand our industry. I'm in a really competitive commoditized industry. I can't do big price changes. I can't do 5 or 10% or 20. To that we say, don't do 5 or 10 or 20. Do 1, do 2, do 0.5%. It can still represent significant, even double-digit profit growth. Tiny changes in price make a huge difference. Pricing is a game of fractions. You don't have to take massive swings, or can you take small swings that make a huge profit difference? What about where we can get 5% price increase? If you're thinking, I can't, are there any products, any services, any customers, any opportunities where you can get 5%? The answer in even the most competitive and commoditized industries is yes. There are some places hiding out in your business where you have this kind of opportunity. Revenue goes to $1.05. We already know the expense line doesn't change. But what happens to the bottom line profit? It doubles, 100% growth. 100% is a pretty exciting number. Even if you started with a 10% bottom line, it grows by 50%. If you started with a 20% bottom line, it grows by 25. There isn't a business in the world that couldn't see its profit picture totally revolutionized by a 5% price increase. The revenue line is not where we make long-term business decisions. We don't decide to buy equipment here or expand or open new facilities, upgrade technology, hire more people, make long-term compensation and benefits decisions. All those decisions are made down at the bottom line profit. We fund growth and sustainability from the profit line. So we aren't robbing 1 or 2 or 5% of the future of our business when we underprice. We're robbing 20 or 40 or 100% of the future of our business when we underprice. It's not just $100 on a $10,000 order. It's 20% of the future of our business we're robbing. Revenue is for vanity, profit is for sanity. Many organizations have an almost unilateral focus on volume growth. We at Boost are fully in favor of volume growth. But if you were trying to double your bottom line profit through sales volume growth alone, do you know how much more you have to sell? So much more. And then you have to go serve that business. If you're in a products business, you have to process those orders, pick, pack, and ship it, follow up, chase orders. If you're in a service business, you have to write all those proposals and contracts, work all those hours, provide all that service. Regardless of the type of business you're in, you have to bill and collect the money. And you have to do it all perfectly, because a lot of time when we're rushing around trying to double ourselves and we're working overtime or expediting material, sometimes we make expensive mistakes in a rush. That profit picture starts to break down. Of course you should sell and grow volume, but you're already very focused on this. Focus just a tiny bit more on pricing. It will revolutionize your profitability. Now, it's unlikely that we blew your mind with this math. You may have been through training with this kind of math before, the power of 1%. But there is a massive difference between knowing this math and pricing every single day, every single deal, every single customer, every single opportunity, every single product, every single service. Like this math is true. Like this is what's really at stake for your business. So our question for you is this: do you sell and price like this is what's really at stake for your business every single time? Is this tattooed on the back of your eyelids every single time you make a selling and pricing decision? The answer in our experience is no. And if that's the case for you, then that's an opportunity. This is an invitation to raise the stakes because it isn't 1 or 2 or 5%. It isn't just $100 on a $10,000 order. It's the whole entire future of your business that you're robbing.